Welcome to Cook the Math, where culinary art meets mathematical precision. Thank you for joining. Now, since this is the very first episode, I want to provide a description about how this is going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a fast food item, and we're going to look at how much it's going to cost. Then after that, we're going to take a look at all the ingredients that make up that fast food item, and calculate the individual prices as you were to get them in a grocery store. After that, we are going to divide everything into how much it is proportion and then multiply it to see how much it would cost to actually make one of those fast food items. So, in our first episode, we are going to take a look at the McDonald's Big Mac. We all know that wonderful sandwich of 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Now, a Big Mac, and this is dependent on where you get it from, where it comes for me is $5.29. So this is our main price. Now we're going to take a look at all the ingredients. So we're just going to go based on what we have here. So first, we have our sesame seed buns. Then, our beef patties. American cheese. Our burger sauce. Diced onions, shredded lettuce, and finally the pickles. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this up into 3 different categories. The first one is going to be our total price. So I'm going to put this as price T. And that is the total price that you would get in a grocery store if you were to get everything as is. So usually, for example, sesame seed buns or hamburger buns in general usually come in 8. Our next category is going to be based on the price per serving. And that's just how much it is for one of those items or one of those servings. And then we multiply it by how many servings we actually need. And we're going to call this the price per part, or part of that fast food item. So let's begin with our sesame seed buns. Now the sesame seed buns that I have found, and actually every item that I found, comes from Walmart. Now each brand, whatever brand you get or whatever store you get at, then that will vary. But the ones that everything here is from Walmart. So the sesame seed buns I found from Pepperidge Farm, and they were $3.28 for a pack of 8. For our hamburger patties, they are the Walmart branded one, the 80/20 brand, and that is $12.97 for a pack of 12. Also keep in mind that the prices for these items can also vary based on where you live. American cheese. This is the great value style American cheese. And that is $1.98 for 16 slices. Our burger sauce. Walmart did recently release a new burger sauce. And that comes to around $2.28. And that is for a total of 24 tablespoons, and we're going to put that with a capital T. Diced onions. These are the Great Value frozen chopped onions, and they're going to cost $1.46. And the servings are going to be varied, but it came to around 40 tablespoons. For our shredded lettuce, they usually find it in the market side big bag. You could also buy head lettuce, but they use shredded lettuce. And then comes to around $2.18 for around 60 tablespoons. Or if you were to divide that by 4, because there are 4 tablespoons in a quarter cup, that would be about 15 of those quarter cup servings. And then last, the pickles. These are the Great Value Hamburger Dill Pickles, and that is also $1.98 for about 50 chips. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the price for each item and divide it by the number of servings to get the price per serving. So if I take $3.28 divided by 8, that's going to be about 41 cents per bun. For the patties, I do $12.97 divided by 12, and that is $1.08. For the American cheese, 12 cents per slice. The burger sauce is about 10 cents per tablespoon. Diced onions, as well as the shredded lettuce and the pickles, are all 4 cents per serving. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take these items. If it's only one serving, we just keep it the same. And if it's multiple, we multiply that by how much. So for the sesame seed buns, there technically is 1.5 because there's the middle bun. So if we multiply that, that's going to be about roughly 62 cents for 1.5 of those buns. For the patties, we of course have 2, so multiply that by 2, we get $2.16. American cheese, there looks like to be only 1 slice, so that is 12 cents. For the burger sauce, about 2 tablespoons seems to be the right amount, so 20 cents. For diced onions, 1 tablespoon is enough, so that's 4 cents. Shredded lettuce, you probably need about a quarter cup, so multiply this by 4, you get about 16 cents. And lastly, the pickles. They come with 2 pickles, so multiply this by 2, you get 8 cents. Now, all we are going to do is we are going to add all these prices up, and the total cost to make this is going to be $3.38. Meaning that if we were to subtract this price from our Big Mac, it would be $1.91 cheaper to make. And if you were wondering how much all this costs if you were just have Big Macs for dinner, you would get a total of $26.13, of course without any taxes, and again depending on what store you go to, what brands you get, and where you live. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions on what I should calculate next, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Make sure to also like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And keep on cooking and calculating.